COSA, the Central Ontario Standardbred Association, proudly serving Ontario horse people with integrity and accountability. Collaborative, supportive, helping to ensure a vibrant harness racing industry. Lifetime membership is free and there are many benefits. Become a new member today. COSA, representing the interests of horse people racing at Ontario racetracks. To find out more, visit cosaonline.com.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Raceway at Western Fair District, London, Ontario's half-mile harness racing action. Fabulous fall day here in the Forest City of Ontario. Going to be fast and dry conditions for this evening's 11 race card. Of course, all 11 featured on HPI Bet. Speaking of HPI Bet, they are the sponsor of our Race 1 Pick 5 play. Couple of pick fives now on the program for an 11 race card. Pick fives begin in races 1 and 6. We've got a couple of pick 4 plays as well. They do not overlap. Early pick 4, race 4, late pick 4 starting up in race number 8. We've got that lone pick 3 opportunity starting up in race 9 and a pair of high fives. Race 5 for the early high five, and it's always going to be the finale super high five play as well. So with that, we're going to move on now to an early pick 5 ticket. Again, race 1, HPI Bet sponsored pick 5 play. Went 4 deep in that opening leg to start things up. Dover, Sealster on the rail. Then you've got Rock and Twist. Noah's Play came off that nice gate to wire victory last time out for Mackenzie. Looks to be a solid factor there, currently 6-1. And number 6, Black Titanium, gets an outside chance there. Didn't show the early speed last time out over London. The start before that, when racing up close, does show a mile there in 58 and 3. So those are the 4 that I will back in race number 1. Current favorite, yeah, I've left the 5 off my pick 5 ticket. I'm not sure where that number 5 tabloid writer figures as far as being a favorite here, but we are still quite a ways away from our race number 1, just about a half hour away from our Wednesday evening opener. If you want to play along with that pick 5 ticket on the screen, looking at $24 even. The whole key to this pick 5 for me, it's going to be the 3 Century Gaga in race number 2. Mark St. Louis picks up the drive for trainer Vic Putty. Alrighty, so we've got an early pick 4 that will start up in the 4th. As mentioned, the pick 4s do not overlap here in London. Races 4 and 8 to begin our pick 4 plays this evening in London. So in the 4th race, number 2, he's a handyman. I like the chances for this horse. He gets his nose on gate, gets an inside post to work with. The only thing I'm not a fan of is that he's missed about a month of racing. Showing a scratch vet sick there on October 12th. So his last start coming over Flamborough. Actually, that scratch sick was on October 12th. Yep. Last start was October 4th at Flamborough. If he can show up with anything close to his A game, should be very tough in there. But very tough this time of year to come back after missing a month. We are a winter track in London, so that is something that I've picked up on in my years here in the Forest City. Very tough for any horse during a winter race meet to miss any significant amount of time and come back with a sharp performance. So the backup plan for me in race 4, number 5, Mock Art in Motion. Liking the chances for that one. Did show the 57 and 3 speed last time out, and for me, that's one of the best miles on the program here in London. So the 5, Mock Art in Motion, definitely one to be thinking about. The opening leg of the SK Realty pick 4 play in the 4th. Went 5 deep in races 5 and 7. And in between those races, in race 6, there is a key scratch. Number 2, Stonebridge Score will not be racing. That leaves me with the 3, Ocean View Deb, and the 4, CT Conabra. So that 20-cent wager on a pick 4 play, $20 even if you want to come along for the ride with that one. Race 6 will start up that late pick 5. I'm going to use the 3 and 4, of course. We're going to stay with the 3 and 4 in that opening leg, race 6. Deepest of all, races 7 and 9. We're 5 deep in those events. Looking at race 8, the 4 River Dally and 6 Living on a Dream. They kind of jump off the page for me in there. There's a bunch of them coming in from Leamington to race that 8th race. But for me, I'm going to go with the horses that have been here in London and been, well, in the winner's circle was the 6 Living on a Dream, 2 back. And number 4, River Dally, has been showing up well in recent starts here. The final leg, race number 10. Number 5, A Positive Hanover. First time for Rankin last time, just missing in 57 and 3. I think the main competition for this one may come from the 8. Kevin Dan Fraudsters. Road trouble in each of his last 2 outings here in London. Was parking first up forever there, 3 back. And then last time out, just never got a chance to race. Locked and blocked throughout. So number 8, Kevin Dan Fraudsters, you can count on St. Louis putting that one in play tonight. Again, I think that's the main competition for number 5, A Positive Hanover, second time for Rankin in race 10. Spending a lot more than I would normally do so on this pick 5. $40 even for a 20-cent wager. I think if you hit that late pick 5, you should get a nice return. Race number 8 to start up the late pick 4. Late pick 4 starting up in race number 8. And going to stay with the 4 and 6 in that opening leg. River Dally, Living on a Dream, as mentioned, they kind of jump off the page for me. 9th race, Pacers. This is a nice race. It's a little more wide open than some of the events tonight. Number 1, Kiss It Better. The 2, Liberty, should be rounding into form for this one. The 6, War Diamond, coming off. Nice victory there last time out. Took the life best for Team Ketros. Then you've got an outside starter in Perfect Romy. And then the trailing spot coming your way. It's my long shot play in the night. I think you got to include that 8 horse in race number 9 as a value player. Leg 2 of our late pick 4. 10th race, stay with A Positive Hanover and 8, Kevin the Fraudsters. For me, in race 11, I did really like the chances for number 5, Edam Zelli, but this one is a late scratch. Scratch the 5 in race number 11, so don't be afraid to hit that all button in our 11th and final race, a wide open super high 5 play now in a field of 8. If you want to play along with the ticket on the monitor, $32 even to come along for the ride. Alrighty, best bets tonight then. I think we'll take a look at some best bets. My best bet on the card, it's the key play for my pick 5, the earliest pick 5, starting up in race number 1. And again, for me, in race number 2, the 3, Century Gaga, easily my best bet on the night. This one meeting easier foes, and I believe is a key player with these. Keying this one up in race number 2 to hit on my pick 5 play. For Tony Elliott, Tony's hitting, just keeps on hitting with his best bets, and he'll try to do so once again tonight. Race 3 for Tony. It's the 4 Wildcat Delight, coming in after sweeping the Autumn Series up at Flamborough. Before that, had a win and here at London. So now 4 for 4 under trainer Tyler Nostat. Brett McDonald catch driving the 4 Wildcat Delight. Has been dominating here in Ontario. Tony Elliott's best bet selection. And then we'll go up to race number 7, as Lou Sorella and Terry Wilson have both selected number 6, Sizzlin' Hot Herbie, as their best bet tonight. Lou mentions all 2020 victories for Sizzlin' Hot Herbie have come here in London. So this one comes back to town where he just loves the half-mile oval here. Could find his form in there, notes Lou. Terry Wilson says Sizzlin' Hot Herbie always in the hunt, getting the nod tonight. 7-2 value on a best bet selection. It's a Lou and Terry teaming up with 6 Sizzlin' Hot Herbie in race number 7. And that will just about do it for tonight's pregame show. All 11 races again featured on HBI Bet. Happy to have HBI Bet on board as our sponsor for that pick 5 play in race number 1. It's turned into a go-to wager So popular, in fact, we added the second one there. And races 1 and 6 for the pick fives to begin. Races 4 and 8 for our pick fours. And again, the high fives featured in races 5 and 11. The lone pick 3 opportunity starting up in race number 9. Wishing you all the best of luck. We'll come back with another race card on Friday evening, 6:15. Before we get to it, best of luck on our Wednesday evening here at the Raceway at Western Fair District.